Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Evil Man.
Chris, is that A,
Huh?
breakfast, B, lunch, C, dinner, or E, snack time?
How about F? All of the above.
What?
Because I took a huge bite out of all of time.
Wow.
Well, Mike, I've just thought of a burn on you.
Oh, dear.
Much like your body, that list you just gave has no D.
I have no...
Because you said A, B, C, E.
Oh.
I was doing that to see if you were paying attention.
But then I did a good one.
I have no D.
You have no D.
no D.
Like no D.
Oh, we're there immediately.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, sorry.
I mean, come on. That was sitting right there.
Jeez, what is going on in the world these days? We should talk about serious stuff.
Something's going on in the world today. I don't know what it is.
There's something happening here.
Did you guys see?
What it is ain't exactly clear.
Mike doesn't have a dick.
Stop, baby, what's that sound? It's not Mike's dick because there's none around.
Whatever. I'm part of the smooth flap generation. I
Smooth
don't
flap
care.
generation.
I'm part of
Smooth flap, do-do-do-do-do, on Mike's body instead of a dick.
We're smooth
Smooth
flappies.
flap. Play the music with your flap.
We're not staying in the shadows anymore. We're raising our voices and saying, hey, we're smooth, we're flapping, we don't care.
Yeah.
So,
We're real life Ken dolls. Come lick it.
But the thing that I don't understand, Mike, about your smooth flap is,
Okay.
so you don't have a penis, but you
Yes.
have a flap? Like, I imagine just some skin, but
It's like, you know, a dog or a cat flap to let a little friend in and out?
What?
It's like that.
Oh, like a doggy
Oh.
door?
Yes.
And do dogs and cats come out of your flap?
No. Urine. Mostly.
Oh.
Like a doggy
Like
door.
a bucket being jumped
So imagine a door.
out of flap?
Well, imagine a door. Are you guys imagining that?
Door.
It has a
Door,
little flap,
sure.
a little hole at the bottom. And instead of a dog coming in and out, a big wave of urine
Cool,
into
dude.
your home or out.
Wow.
Well, it is the beautiful summer weather, and it reminds me of the Hawaiian waves that splash against the shore on the islands down there. I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt today, and yeah, a wave of urine coming out of your flap brings me back to the tropical islands.
You know what, Chris? You wearing a Hawaiian shirt today on the podcast Evil Men reminds me of the look that a lot of the men at the Weird Al concert I went to were sporting. Because there were a lot
Well,
of Hawaiian shirt men at the Weird Al show.
I think he started Hawaiian shirts.
But
Yeah.
he, hilarious, he wasn't wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
What?
No.
What was he wearing?
He was wearing a series of different costumes, but he came out just wearing a sort of, I think, a sparkly blazer. Did not wear a Hawaiian shirt once the whole show.
See,
He's trying to change. Remember when he got rid of his mustache? It really kind of messed
Yeah.
us up for
I
a while.
don't like it still. I think he should have that sort of curly hair in a
Well,
big...
he still has that. He still has that.
Yeah,
but
bring the
doesn't he
must-
have long hair now?
Yeah.
But he had kind of a curly sort of afro
He
thing.
did. He had a
That I
perm.
miss.
Yeah.
And I miss the mustache. I miss the glasses.
I miss all the old look that he's trying to run away from these days.
It's like Nicole Kidman had plastic surgery and she looks like a different person. And
She's
I feel
totally
that,
a different person.
I feel that way about Weird Al.
I'm not attracted to either of them anymore.
I know, and I used to really, really want them.
I know. At the height of Eat It, damn, dude.
Oh, he could have gotten
You
any...
couldn't have found a hotter weird man.
Yeah, in the weird category, exactly.
Yeah.
He was the hottest one.
Were people smoking pot at the Weird Al concert? Yes. Was a couple making out hardcore beside us to Amish Paradise? Also, yes.
No way.
As soon as the song dropped, they just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Come here, baby.
yeah.
This is our song.
Wow.
It was great.
I wonder if like this is like sort of tangential, but
Tangential to Weird Al.
tangential to Weird Al, mega hit Amish Paradise, which is a parody of Gangster's Paradise by Coolio, which is an
Stevie Wonder song?
yeah, how do you call it? Ghetto
Interversions? Interversions? Whatever they are.
whatever. No, like what do you call it when you take the whole tune from the song, not just a sample, but You rap over the whole tune, basically.
Interpolation?
Interpolation. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Interpolation.
Is it called Ghetto Paradise?
Think it might be.
Okay, anyways.
Stevie Wonder.
Do you think the Amish have crazy sexual mass orgies sometimes when the electricity people are not looking?
When us people who use electricity or like the
No,
government.
No, like Amish people just like
Right.
they're like, oh, just let them think we're straight and we just like milk
And then-
cows and build barns.
And then they take off a fake big nose and a fake hairy chin, and they're like Kardashians. They're in Pennsylvania and
Yeah.
southwestern Ontario, and
But there's like basements under those barns that are just like pure orgy rooms.
yeah,
For the Amish.
Yeah.
Okay, get this. I went to an all-inclusive in Mexico this winter, yes, and my wife and I are there. I'm not kidding. We saw an Amish couple at the resort. Did I tell you
Weird.
guys
How'd
this?
they get there?
Swear to God. They must
Horse
have taken
and
the fucking
buggy?
horse. It must have taken them 5 months. No, I guess they flew.
The Oregon Trail
Yeah,
to Mexico.
Unfortunately, we've
Yeah.
got to leave in summer to get there for winter.
I got cholera.
But no, I swear to God, we're there in Mexico, and these they could have been Mennonite, perhaps, or they could have been Amish, but they
Okay.
were in their clothing, and I mean, it must have been hot as hell.
Did you know that
Swear to
Mennonite
God.
is the only thing that can kill Superman?
Really?
That's in the new Superman movie.
Hey, Superman, good job on that movie, eh? Yeah, okay. My favorite Weird Al Yankovic song, I've been wanting to say this for weeks since everybody's been talking about him. You know what? Honestly, it's Yoda.
He played it as his final song, and just as he was playing Yoda, the skies opened and it began to gently rain. Because it had been threatening to rain
Oh my God.
all evening.
That was Yoda crying
It was
on the
Yoda
crowd.
crying,
Because
yeah.
you know he's no longer with us.
Yoda's passed.
He disappeared.
Yeah. What the hell was that? Did you die, or what's going on? You
That's-
just disappeared.
I
and
love
at
it
the
when-
end,
yeah.
you're there with Anakin in the sky. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Did they lose the
Fucking
puppet? Did
nuts.
George Lucas
I
lose the
don't
Yoda
know.
puppet?
They did
So-
the
Yeah.
same thing.
I had
Spoiler-
one. I lost mine.
I had one too. It smelled like rubber.
A fleshlight.
Spoiler alert, they did the same thing at the fucking end of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And these people don't die, they just kind of fade away. What
These
is
people
this?
that died, they're just fading away.
Yeah.
They're disappearing.
Why?
Yeah.
Show us them dying.
At the end, in the last episode
Show
of Seinfeld,
the magic wizards dying.
Let's see Yoda, choke on a bun or something.
Yeah. Or Mama Cass. Chicken bone.
Mom Cat's chicken bone.
She choked on a chicken bone?
I don't think she choked on
I
anything.
think that's
I think she-
what's it called?
Urban myth. I
Urban
think her
myth.
body choked on the massive amount of drugs she was putting in it.
I see.
Help, I'm choking on drugs.
But because people were unkind, the rumors spread.
That's mean.
It is mean.
Oh,
'Cause even
shit.
in Austin-
I didn't know it was...
Yeah.
Even on Austin Powers, in Austin Powers,
He dies, he just disappears.
No,
Yeah.
but there's a moment in Austin Powers where he realizes all the old legends have died, and he's like Jimi Hendrix, heroin, Mama Cass, ham sandwich, or
Yeah,
something.
that's the urban legend.
That is
Austin Powers, you're mean,
poor
man.
Mama.
Austin
Mr.
Powers was mean.
Mr. Prime Minister, is Canada gonna be okay? Remember when
yeah.
Austin Powers did those videos with Mark Carney?
Yeah, he's like, oh, you know what, Mr. Prime Minister? Mr. And then Mr. Mark Carney's like, dress up. And they're like, we both relate on knowing Mr. Dress Up. Is Canada going to be okay? And then Mark Carney's like, yeah, I'm buying like a fucking shit ton of missiles and tanks and
Yeah.
fighter jets. It's going to be awesome.
Can you name one of the new Navy destroyers, Fat Bastard, Mr. Prime Minister? Yes, Mike.
This is Evil Men, by the way, the show where three guys get together and talk about a different bad person in
Yeah.
history or present.
And for you, for the listeners not watching...
And we take 20 minutes off the top and just schmooze.
Decompress. We talk because men don't talk enough about their
And-
feelings.
Yeah. We talk because women listen.
Well, I like the way you put
Wait,
that.
what?
and we have a guest producer today, Jamie. Hi.
Thank you, Jamie.
There's Jamie over there.
Yeah.
First time with Jamie, so this is cool.
And
we
for
got
those of
here-
you who are listening, not watching on YouTube, we sit on 3 toilets facing each other while we go to the bathroom for the whole hour.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then we weigh all the toilets, and whoever's toilet weighs the most wins $50.
yeah, Jamie doesn't seem to mind.
Well, it's exciting for me because I've had this has been an in-joke for me for the entirety of the show, is when we had no one helping us, I would always say, can you look that up, Jamie, producer
Yes.
Jamie, because of
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan, because he's always saying that. Jamie, can you look that up if it's true that, Hillary Clinton
Yeah.
murdered a guy? And now we can actually say, producer Jamie, could
Yeah.
you
It's true.
look up about Pizzagate?
Jamie, are you Joe Rogan's producer as well?
He
Oh,
is,
okay.
he said.
Nice. We're making it. We're on our way.
Speaking of toilets, though, James, we need an update for listeners and for me and Chris. When we last left our toilet hero, James Hartnett, you were having a toilet nightmare.
Yes,
We've heard of
I
kitchen
discussed that.
nightmares,
Yeah.
but have you ever heard of toilet nightmares?
Well, I discussed this on the last bonus episode that you can find at patreon.com/evilmen. That, my toilet exploded and I was standing in a sea of literally poo and didn't know what to do. And anyway.
Have you
but,
considered installing the new toilet yourself?
I did, because I want to get better at that. And I've done some stuff.
But a toilet, that's...
I've done a faucet and all this shit. But
Right.
I decided not to. And I called, shout out Thomas Rivas, our friend who's a plumber. And he helped me.
Nice.
got
And
a
what's-
new toilet? And you know what? The new
how's it
toilet's
going?
fabulous.
Where the hell is the old toilet?
Oh, well, I left it out front of my building and the garbage man didn't take it. And then you feel really bad because you're like, it's just a dirty, fucking gross toilet on the street.
But you're also
like-
seeing it in the street and you're like, I sat on that nude so many times.
And also, like, I think dirt blew into it and it looked like there was poo in it, basically.
So the garbage man came and was like, I don't think so.
Yeah. I didn't
Right.
know what. I felt really bad because it's actually
Right.
disgusting to
Yeah.
leave a used
We're
toilet.
garbage men, not toilet
You
takers.
see them all the time, though. Yeah.
But they did eventually somebody took it. I don't know what guardian angel flew in and took it, but somebody took it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Gabriel.
And is the new toilet, does it have a good flush? Is it comfortable?
Well,
Can it handle what you throw at it?
here's an interesting thing. I had no idea you could get a good quality toilet at a really low price.
Huh.
I got this toilet, $160 on sale, Canadian.
That's amazing.
Wow.
It's phenomenal.
Thank
it's
you,
great. It's got
Mark
like
Carney.
Is it Canadian made?
I don't think so because it's American standard. Literally is the name. But
Oh,
I
You
was
sold us out.
suffering. I was literally suffering with a bad toilet for years, and then you realize for not that much, I have a powerful one. It's elongated, so it's more comfortable to sit on.
Oh.
Oh, very
And,
nice.
When you
So
flush,
finally, your whole huge dick can go in it.
yeah, instead of going in front of the bowl, it just finally it goes in.
Because you like to
Yeah.
submerge. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Mike, you'd have no problem on any toilet.
is it one of those toilets that when you finish it goes, thank you, master?
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
Will there be anything else?
Does it give you tea and a cookie when you're done?
It does, but it still is having some issues, some kinks with that. It ends up
Right.
just,
Giving your own
putting it
shit
on.
back to you?
Yeah, it does that instead, unfortunately. But
Compliments to the chef.
yeah, it thinks it's eating, so it gives you a food review.
My stomach hurts. Like when you're done. You actually make the toilet sick. It's got a boy's soul in it.
Well, it's good. that This is your new toilet.
Yeah. Oh God.
Only $160.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
amazing.
So I'm just
honestly,
saying,
I bought shirts for more when I was younger and stupid.
like if you are listening and you have a bad toilet that you hate, I swear to God, look online. You can get deals. You think it's $1,000? It's not.
If you're listening and you have a bad toilet that you hate, that's the best sentence ever.
Like I'm just saying, look around.
This is good. This is
Yeah.
a positive. In a world full of so much bad and sad news, this
Yeah.
is a rare positive story, and it's a Canadian story.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. And it was I'd say this is interesting. So Thomas comes over and he pulls the toilet off the ground. Yeah, and then it's so weird when you look in your bathroom and it's just a hole. Like it's obvious, but it's weird to
Yeah.
see it. There's just a hole in the ground.
We're animals.
that everything goes down.
We're-
yeah,
we're
you
just-
usually
Yeah.
when it comes to the toilets, you never want to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
And you see that guy who's in there. And you look in
oh
that
yeah, the
hole.
guy looking up.
Tony.
Tony, yeah.
Hey, I feel seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you throw like any hats or shirts that you don't wear anymore down to Tony in the toilet hole?
No, Tony's naked, and that's just
How he
the
wants
way
it?
the way
Nice
he
of her.
wants it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Tony down the hole. But yeah, how's your guys' toilets?
Mine actually started after I flush it. As of the weekend, it sounds like water is trickling for like 20 minutes afterwards.
Oh,
And I
that
was like,
happened to me.
So my
before I
fridge-
replaced it.
right. So I'm like, great. I have my toilet red alert. My fridge is like 80 years old. My landlords gave me a very old fridge and oven. The fridge hardly works in the extreme weather.
Ah.
The oven died a few years ago, and I had to wait 3 months for them to replace it.
Damn, that sucks. Hope you can move.
dude.
I think I'm gonna move in September. I'm gonna probably
Hey, we
Give-
should
give
put it out
notice.
to our listeners in
Yeah.
Toronto if
Whoa.
anyone has a good lead on a place.
leave in a place. New fridge, new toilet, old oven.
Oh.
Yeah, please.
And if anyone listening also, oh no, I can't say that, can I? Because they were a sponsor. Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay, I wonder what you're gonna say.
Well, I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna try and give away a big item that's been sitting in my apartment.
right,
That we got
Put it
from
on
a
the
sponsor.
Discord.
I'll put it on the Discord. There we
That's
go.
really funny.
Yeah, any motorists in the Discord, look out.
I kind of did the opposite of James, and I put a lot of money down on a toilet recently.
Really?
But you guys know I have a huge window behind my toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you insisted on installing it.
Yeah.
And it looks out to the front to the street.
Yeah, the front street. So
That's why it's
usually,
facing the window.
Yeah, usually, but the front street is east, so the sun rises.
Right.
But yeah, so my toilet is completely made out of like cubic crystal.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got all these different jagged edges, and it's not jagged on the seat or anything.
Right.
But when the sun hits it right, it basically acts like a prism and shoots beautiful rainbows everywhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I basically now I shit in like this sort of like rainbow paradise.
It reminds me,
Rainbow gun.
here we are celebrating the recent launch of Nintendo Switch 2, and it reminds me of Rainbow Road from
Yeah.
Mario Kart. Like that's what
Well,
it sounds like.
I didn't even put it together, but I was for many years such a huge fan of Rainbow Road, so that might have subconsciously inspired me to get a toilet that shoots rainbows out of it when the sun hits it just right.
Now, is it ever embarrassing, like if your kids or I don't know, they get out of the school bus or something, and then they could just look up and see you on this crystal toilet?
Well, all the kids that are friends with my kids, and the teachers and the parents, they all know that I'm kind of weird because I'm in comedy.
Right.
So they think like taking a shit facing the window is
Part of the
like,
act.
Yeah. Oh, he's silly. He
Oh.
makes videos for 7 likes on Instagram. So he's like one of those guys.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
know.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Boy,
Yeah.
That's something else. Wow.
So
Yeah.
what?
Can they see you shower too?
Yeah.
But you have a video screen in front of your house that's connected to the shower, right? Because you have a camera in the shower, so
Yeah.
anyone walking or driving by your house sees the video screen.
Yeah, it projects me out actually. It's
Yeah.
not even on the screen now. It's kind of like a giant projection. So I come across as this sort of like 57-foot hologram
Yeah.
showering in front of my whole neighborhood.
And no one else does that in your neighborhood. I mean, in the city.
Like, have you guys seen
yeah.
the second Blade Runner movie?
Yes.
What's her name? The
Oh.
beautiful girlfriend. And she's standing in the city. And Ryan Gosling walks
Yeah.
by her. You know, she's Aramis. What's her name? Armis?
Angelina.
What is it? Anna de
Anna de
Armas. Remember her
Armas.
in Blade Runner Part 2? Electric Blade? or whatever?
So you're
Run
that big.
faster. More. So yeah, if you remember, what's her name?
Anna de Armas.
Anna de Armas. God, she's so beautiful, eh? But I heard she was tied to Tom Cruise now. Watch out,
no,
Anna.
that's a nightmare.
He
boy.
will drive you demented. But anyways, if you're a fan of Blade Runner 2, the giant, Anna de Armas, get a girlfriend hologram that
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling sees. I have that now.
That's amazing.
But it's me showering in front of just regular families
Right.
coming to and from work.
And you do it for hours at a time. Like I'm in and out of the
Yeah.
shower, and you're showering 3-4 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Do you like?
Well,
is
I
your-
would stop, but everybody saying ooh and ah is pretty
Yeah.
inspiring.
Do
It
do
gets
you,
me excited.
do you blur
Not
out?
that kind of excited. I'm
Yeah.
not
No,
gross.
No.
it's
Do you
like-
blur out anything?
No, but I play song number 2 by Blur over and over again.
Jumping up and down, jumping up and down naked as a huge
Yeah.
hologram.
Can you see my clean dick? Woo-hoo! My neighborhood laughs though because
Yeah.
they know I'm the weird character in the neighborhood. Everyone else is like in finance.
Right. And
Neighborhood clown.
Yeah, it's nice to have
Yeah.
one guy in your
Yeah.
neighborhood who's fun and actually projects a 30 or 40 or 50-foot hologram of himself showering.
But here's the thing about everybody in the neighborhood that they don't know. Like I said, they know I'm the clown, they know I'm the silly guy, I'm an
Yeah.
artist, and they're all in finance, etc. But here's the thing that everybody in the neighborhood doesn't know. When they don't see the giant hologram of me showering and I'm not showering, I'm actually sad.
Oh no.
It's heartbreaking.
I know, but they don't know that.
Why are you sad?
I'm probably because I'm not putting on a show.
Right. You only come alive when you're performing.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I
Well,
could
that's
live.
Robin Williams.
I could. Yeah. Did you hear how they found him?
No.
I genuinely.
Don't tell me he was dressed up as Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was strangled by fake boobs in a harness.
Oh, geez. Ooh.
That's how he screamed for help. as he was-
It's really sad. And they were like, why was he dressing up in a character he played 15 years ago?
Yeah. I guess he wanted to remember the best time of his life.
Yeah.
God.
No, but it is true. I sincerely, I never explored like how they found his body. It's pretty heinous. I won't say it,
Oh.
but look it up, everybody.
Yeah. Out of respect, we're not going to say after we talked about it.
Being choked by a brassiere full of fake knockers.
So you're being honest. There really is grim how they found it.
They found him hanging
Oh.
in a room, and his wrists had been.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What?
So he did the two most popular suicide moves
Oh.
in one.
I mean,
You're listening to Evil Men, Canada's #1 comedy podcast.
Hosted by Evil Men. No.
God, yeah.
But it is true. I looked it up and I was like shocked because
Oh.
for some reason, I always thought, overdose on medication or something.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to pick a nice, easy, calm. You got to be able to look it up somewhere. A nice, gentle way to go. Not.
Yeah, and to his family because I know someone probably.
Yeah, that's kind of not.
That's
great.
really sad. And is that right? I read it in an article. I don't know.
God.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hairy actor, a very hairy man.
Let's go.
Much like Chris. And Chris, I'm
Yeah,
noticing.
you're just like Robin Williams.
Yeah, well,
Oh, you'll see.
first thing I saw. First thing I clocked tonight, truth be told,
Chris
is
Clock.
I saw you outside, Chris, and you got an open shirt, you got shorts.
Oh.
You look very hairy in a good way.
You're having a hairy summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Very hairy.
Cruel Winter by the Bangles
Yeah.
or
Cruel-
Bananarama?
Cruel summer?
Harry Summer.
It's
Harry
like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Isn't that
No.
Cruel Winter?
No, it is Cruel Summer.
Summer.
Hazy Shade of Winter.
Hazy
That's
Shade
it,
of Winter,
Hazy
yeah.
Shade of Winter.
Oh, it's the Simon Garfunkel. Yeah, they did.
That's such a good one.
But
But Cruel Summer, Bananarama. Yeah.
Yeah, Bananarama's. I love those girls, by the way.
Let's hear it for those girls.
I don't know what I've been looking at on Instagram, but
Bananarama
keeps popping up.
Yeah.
What's
in
the-
my
was
algorithm.
Walk Like an Egyptian
Bangles.
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 I know, I got the two
How are
groups
they all-
mixed up.
They're talented. They make these good songs, and
Yeah.
they're all beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
What the
It's
hell?
not
like,
fair.
Kind of like us. People see us, they go like,
Yeah.
wow, very funny, and they're all incredibly handsome.
Well,
One of
we-
them is very hairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could have called ourselves Bananarama, but you got that flap thing.
guess it could have been Flaporama.
Yeah, but then it's just Mike.
Yeah, true. For his spinoff.
2 bananas and a flap.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Wow.
that's how it goes. But yeah, thank you. You noticed I'm hairy.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
3 cheers for Chris. Hip hip
Hooray.
hooray.
Oh,
Hip hip
thanks.
hooray. Hip hip.
Mike, you
hooray.
have some hair. I think it goes
Thank
me,
you.
Mike, James.
Oh,
We've never actually scaled out the hair.
Well,
No, maybe
Mike,
I'm
I'm
wrong.
not,
No,
I'm not
now
doing
Shirts
dick measuring
off.
contest with you,
Shirts
Mike,
off.
but
Well,
I, I'm not even saying this is good or bad, but I think I might be slightly hairier than you.
In the chest?
Maybe not. Can I?
I don't have a hairy
Show
back.
a bit
but
of
I
your
have-
chest right now. Okay, Mike.
I have a
can you do
hairier
it?
chest. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
Oh,
you.
you have a
I knew
hairier
it.
chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew it.
I have a hairier belly button area, maybe.
But yeah, it's smooth. Mine is smooth. the belly
See,
button area.
I'd rather have like you
Yeah.
have all hair up in
Yeah.
the chest, smooth belly button. I have hair around the
Yeah.
belly button, smooth chest.
And my
I don't know who that's good
butt
for.
cheeks entirely covered in thick, coarse hair.
Ah.
Yeah,
I have to brush it.
Yeah.
Like a head.
like a donkey's mane.
Like a donkey's mane.
I have a bit hairier legs than you, I think.
Yeah,
Arms
I
about
don't
equal.
know.
Maybe you're
Yeah.
right. Maybe you are hairier than me.
I have nary a smooth patch on me at all.
That's
Even
nuts.
the top of my bald head has wisps of hair on it still. I look like a baby bird's nut.
Like it's testicle or like.
Yeah. So baby bird and not its head, but its nut.
Wow.
That's what my head looks like.
Damn.
And the sides of my hair that are thick still is the nest holding the nut.
Wow. That's
Of
such a
the baby
crazy
bird.
way to look at it.
Thanks.
God. Can you grow a beard, Mike? I've never seen you with one, I don't
No,
think.
sir, I cannot. I can sort of grow a mustache. Cannot grow. There are big patches that I can't fill in on my damn face.
Yeah.
For a beard.
Have you thought about a mustache? Have you ever like given it a go?
I, for a bit, did have one years ago. Terrible look.
I don't think I remember it.
Didn't
You went
suit me.
handlebar a bit.
Yeah, it didn't suit me.
Oh my God,
in-
I do
in
remember that.
retrospect.
Yeah, you had handlebar.
Yeah, I don't know why I
Well,
did that.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. Hey,
I was like, truth be told, I was like kind of nervous to grow a beard. I don't know. I just was like, it'll probably look terrible, and I don't want to push through. And my wife at the time, girlfriend Ebony, was like, just try it. Who cares? And it gave me the confidence to try, and I've never looked back since.
now
A
you're.
mustache?
A full beard.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever thought about shaving just the mustache and keeping the beard?
Yeah, sort of a chin strap kind of thing.
And
yeah,
we're
maybe
back.
something I do when I'm older.
We're back to the Amish.
Oh my God. It's like a Seinfeld episode, the way the stories branch apart and then
Yes.
come back together.
The Amish will never listen to this because it's electricity, right?
I think you can listen to it, just in the
By
in the-
candlelight. If you pray to the
through a candle. Yeah.
No, but Amish, you're not listening, but
I know that. Yeah.
without mustaches and a beard without a mustache, you look like shit.
And we're back. Guys, before we get to this week's Evil Men topic, we have to mention that we have a Patreon account. Why don't you check out patreon.com/evilmen. And when you sign up, you get 2 bonus episodes every month. You get access to all our millions of old bonus episodes. You get to talk to us on our Discord. You get discounts to live shows. And you really help us out, which we dearly need and appreciate. So check it out, please, if you enjoy the show. Patreon.com/evilmen. And thank you to everybody who has already signed up.
And thank you to everyone who came to our recent triumphant live show on June 28th at Comedy Bar. It was really fun. And we're hoping to do another one before the end of the year, hopefully. if we
Yeah,
can
they're so fun to
arrange it.
do. It's so fun to meet everybody and see everybody who listens.
To
and
break bread together with our fans.
Yes.
We have a big meal with the fans.
To bring
before.
all of the families together.
Yeah.
Create peace
Yeah.
and understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Only
it's
Evil Men Live can do that.
shout out to Sammy from London. We met her. She drove in with her friend.
Yeah.
That was really nice to meet them.
And also, if you've come to an Evil Man live show before or haven't, this was the one to come to because this is the only show to have featured a real life boy. A boy
Yeah.
was integrated into the show.
That's right.
You can go back and listen to it.
We'll
there was a
probably
boy-
never have a boy again.
Well, due to recent federal laws in Canada, we're not allowed to have a boy on the show anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, that was it was interesting. It was cool having
Yeah.
a boy.
Yeah.
Stacey McGonigal brought him along.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, America right now is rounding up all the illegal immigrants, and Canada is rounding up all the boys.
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
Mr. James, but also Mr. Chris, who the heck
Uh-huh.
is the subject of this week's Evil Men?
Well, I kind of found him. Then James said, you should do it. Then I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Then I started doing the research today. And then I got in trouble by my mom, my accountant, and the CRA.
Oh, no.
So then James took over because he's got a...
You said that your mom yelled at you today on the phone.
She yelled at me for being irresponsible.
Oh, no. Well,
It still stings after all these years.
all right.
You never get away from it. But I would say if we have any really sad, serious music, we should play it because it's a really heavy topic this day. And James, I will throw it over to you to say.
I feel nervous. I feel like I should brace myself.
No, it is. It's a bit of a change of pace from the intro, and no, I mean it is going to be a bit hard to laugh through this one because it is a bit. There's some heavy stuff in here, but
Well, it's nice to look at both silly men and
serious,
heinous men.
heinous men. Yeah. So
heinous men.
yeah, this week's topic is a guy called. A guy
Well,
called.
but why are you laughing though?
Oh, I just was thinking of something else from
okay.
before.
I was thinking of one of my jokes.
This week's topic is a guy called Roland the Farter.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And he is a real guy. Feel free to Google him.
Roland the Farter.
Roland the Farter.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm reading for the role Roland the Farter.
Yeah.
Is he a
it's-
modern guy? Ancient guy?
What's your
Middle?
guess? Honestly, what's your guess?
Well, if he was modern, I feel like I would have heard about him.
Yeah.
I know there was
Yeah.
a French comedian recently who did farting as an act. So I'm going to say he's from days gone by.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Yes.
Yes. He is an old guy. Yeah, he was actually a medieval flautist who lived in 12th century England. Can you believe that?
Wow.
In records, refer to him as Roland le Péteur or even Roland le Farter. I'm not kidding. Fartere.
The Farter.
He's got so many great aliases.
Wow.
Yeah. So you guys might be sitting there and going, okay, so you're saying this is a professional flautist. What is a flautist? Is it some
That's
kind
someone
of
who plays a flute, right?
Mike, you might think that, and I totally reasonable guess, but no.
What?
No, a flautist is not a funny flute player. It's well, to be honest, there's other names for flautist.
Okay.
Fartist, farcial artist, apparently,
Partial.
professional farter, or simply a farter, and it's an entertainer associated with flatulence-related humor.
You know what? As humiliating as it is in 2025 to be in your mid 40s and say, I'm a comedian, I'm still so glad that I'm not saying, actually, I'm a farter.
Or it's like, remember when puppetry of the penis was a thing?
Yeah.
And it's like,
it
imagine,
still is in Vegas.
Right. And it's from, big surprise, from Australia. But imagine, I mean, those
wanna
guys are,
see that.
I would trade my life in a second for those guys. They're like, the guys who created that show, multimillionaires.
Do they
But-
have big penises or small penises? Like
Looking it up.
how big does your penis need to be to do puppetry with it?
I think it was probably bigger was better, but I think they injured themselves,
No.
like the original guys, from doing it for too many years.
Are you
And they had
kidding?
to they had to stop doing
Is that true?
puppetry of the penis and find like new cast members.
Oh, my penis.
So they had to like audition people to replace them. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I can't do this
it was like
anymore.
when Hillel Slovak died for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was like, well, it's obvious who should replace it. The guy who comes to every show who already knows all our puppetry penis tricks off by heart.
Yeah.
John Frusciante.
That crazy kid who's always front row.
I'm just scanning a Men's Health article about auditioning for puppetry of the penis.
Yeah.
And it talks about in the audition, one of the owners or guys who runs the show says to another guy, "Come on, mate, let's see it," because they're like, "Let's see your penis to
Oh yeah,
do
you
the
can't
puppetry."
be shy. You can't be shy if
Yeah.
you're going to an audition for puppetry of the penis. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be as like calm and flaccid AF.
It would. I don't know. I'll just say I wouldn't do it. I don't like the idea of showing everybody it. I dread the idea of what if I'm flipping it around and I get aroused. I mean, that seems like awful.
Then you just become the jacker offer. This puppet's about to puke.
Well, it's like the stage manager. The stage manager blows a whistle. Is like, stop the show.
Yeah, you get arrested. There's a fine line between your dick being a puppet and you're just jacking off.
Listen here,
Yeah,
mate.
there's one understudy who really just jerks off, and they're like,
We need you
"Oh,
on
God."
now. Yeah. But yeah.
Once he starts doing the puppet, we have 10 seconds to get him off the stage.
But yeah, it would be embarrassing to tell people that was your job.
I know.
Just like it would be
Yeah.
embarrassing to tell people you were a professional farterer.
Yeah,
I know.
don't
Well,
know what's worse.
yeah, like professional farters, they would sort of basically pass gas in creative, musical, or an amusing manner.
Now I can barp on barp. That's like a shark, but you burp and fart at the same time.
Oh, you've never barped? Yeah, you've
never
sharked
barped?
and burp.
Oops, I barped. No. I was thinking fart. But burp.
Yes.
I can burp on
Well,
command.
let's
like,
hear it.
Whoa! Oh, that was very wet. That's gross.
Coconut water.
I think some
I'm
stomach
so
acid
sorry.
came out. Oh,
There's a hole in my throat.
You did it so quickly. It's
Okay,
impressive.
can you
I thought
edit?
you were gonna barf there for a second. Like, I can burp on cue.
Please edit that out. Let me do a nicer burp.
All right, do a nicer one. Oh, that's a classic one. Classic.
How do you do it so fast?
Oh.
I'm a barpist. All my life I've been able to burp on command, but what I'm saying is I suck air into my throat and burp it out.
Well-
But are they sucking air into their ass and
Well,
farting it out?
I
Because
think
they're not.
so, yeah.
Because to get it through the mouth, it would take a long time to get to the ass. So they must be sucking in air
we
with their
will
ass.
get to that, actually, believe it or not.
And can I
Okay.
ask a question too? You just said that it's this is someone who passes gas in a humorous, amusing, funny,
Manner,
musical
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But never in a dramatic way to like maybe make a comment on, current events.
Yeah, like in a farter play Hamlet.
to be or not to
Well,
be.
you know what? I did read. I did.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I guess to be or not to be is that's Hamlet, right? That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did read an article that was sort of
Whether it is
saying.
nobler in the to bear the slings and everyone's like,
Jamie, are you happy that this is your first?
Or Romeo and
producing?
Juliet. Juliet has to kiss a farting bum.
It is the East. And
I
Juliet,
love you so much.
Here, drink this poison, quick.
She pours poison into an open butthole. A hairy man's butt.
The audience is in tears.
I know exactly how that woman in that butt feel.
But then she didn't realize the butt had drank in fake poison and he was going to come back to life.
Keep your daughter away from my son's butt. The family fighting. The
Montagues and the Capulets.
Yeah.
Well, there was something.
Good point, Mike.
I'll get back to it.
Are they dramatic? Are farts dramatic?
Well, I did read
James
something.
is crying.
James has crying.
I was gonna say tears, but I can't even speak. I can't speak.
James has crying.
James has become inflicted with crying.
I read an article that was like, it did in the medieval times. Gas was associated with death and decay, so it was almost
yeah.
a sort of like there was a
Well-
little bit of drama to it.
If you smell my farts, you would think of decay as well
You think of
and death.
the days of yore in jousting matches.
Oh yeah. What? What did Robin Hood's archery contest just come in the kitchen?
Lower the drawbridge. I can't talk.
The farting episode has driven us to madness.
Oh my God.
Roland.
Well,
There's a. This is great.
well, Michael, are you familiar with Saint Augustine?
Lower the drawbridge. Jesus Christ! I'm just picturing like fluttering robes now. Friar Tuck, like everyone like moving away from Friar Tuck.
Tuck with his diet. It must have been terrible.
Oh God, yeah. All that Portuguese chicken.
Robin Hood, we've got Portuguese chicken tonight.
Piri piri sauce, my lord.
Well, Saint Augustine in this book, I guess, The City of God,
Yes.
he mentioned farters. No joke.
Wait.
That's amazing.
Are you serious?
He mentioned performers who had, quote, such command of their bowels that they can break wind continuously at will so as to produce the effect of singing.
Singing.
Yes. St. Augustine wrote that.
I don't think we can handle this episode. St. Augustine admiring the farts like they're singing.
Like a choir of angels.
A ship full of men being led to the rocks by these sirens farting on the rocks.
Had you ever heard singing before?
Yeah, right. It was the old days. You might not have really understood.
Kind of like singing, I guess, St. Augustine. Yeah, sure.
I guess, to be fair to that time,
More like trumpet blasts.
this is this is before cell phones, before Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't a lot of entertainment. No movies. Maybe
It's-
there'd be theater.
It's practically before most books.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people who
With leaves
when
and
was
blueberries with
Dante's,
nothing to do.
people
When was
dressed in
Dante's
rags.
Inferno written? That's considered the first novel, really.
I think it was
right?
like
Isn't it?
1600
So this is
maybe.
well before that. They had
Yeah.
nothing. All they had was this.
People just wearing rags, have sores all over their bodies, going, "Let's go listen to the singing." And it's just
Yeah.
a man farting in their face,
Yeah.
and that was
Da-
entertainment.
yeah, before Dante's Inferno, there was just a show that you could buy tickets to called Dustin's Inferno. And it was
There-
Dustin's butt.
Their version of streaming was just staring at a stream.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And their fucking their version of googling stuff was ogling stuff.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Praying? I don't know.
Yeah, no, they didn't have a lot, and so back in the day, a king is in his court, basically, right? And you're doing business stuff at court,
And he
You're-
looks like Vincent Price.
probably,
Yeah.
and they're in their court and they're approving bills and choices and let's put this
Laws.
farm here and laws and all that. So sometimes in court,
Is the king trying every farmer's wife before the farmer marries her?
probably.
You know?
I hate that.
Cool. Not cool.
These stupid kings.
I know.
And honestly, they'd be in court doing all this work, and it would be like, hey,
Yeah.
can you bring in a jester?
Yeah.
Like, it would literally be like if you're doing work and you put on YouTube.
You're
Yeah.
stressed out. And you're like,
Yeah.
I need to laugh. Let's lighten the atmosphere a bit. Let's bring in.
Oh my God, dude. Anyone listening, don't steal this idea from us. But we're going to patent right now. I'm saying it to record it. When you, Jamie, when you say stuff on a podcast, it's copyright now. Your idea, right? We're starting a Evil Men Presents Roland the Farter app for your phone.
Oh, that's
so
a
you can
good
bring it
idea.
up when you're going through what you're talking about, James. Your long day of work,
Yeah.
need to relax. Bring up the Roland the Farter app,
Yeah.
and there'll be like 30. How many
Well-
flavors does Baskin Robbins have? 32.
Yeah.
There'll be like 39 different
Or,
types
or
of farts
what if
Wow.
that you
it's
can
like
hit,
we
and then they
make
just sound off.
we make a digital Roland. He could look like a PlayStation 1 graphics guy or a
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 graphics
I swear to God, this is a good idea.
polygon guy, and he's like, "Hello, welcome, it's me, Roland. I understand you need a break.
Yeah.
You know?
Now back to work.
Yeah. You get one fart.
Yeah.
And you have to pay. There's like in-app games. You have to start
Oh my
spending
God.
money.
Not only do we
Yeah,
make
yeah.
money from the app, but yeah, you have to pay to get to
Yeah.
unlock different farts.
And the app steals all of your
Yes,
info.
and we
so
sell it to China.
Yes, and we become really rich.
That'd be
yeah.
amazing. Honestly, I would love that.
I also thought about what if we made a Roland the Farter movie, and I admit it, I thought starring Chris. With
Oh.
you playing Roland, and we make this movie.
Is this because I look like Robin Williams?
No, I just am a fan. I'm a fan of your comedy, and I just thought, could you imagine?
Well,
Mike and I would be in it as stars. Like, we'd be,
Well, I pictured the court before Roland enters because he's famous, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the court is like, and then they go, hush, 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 hush. Look, it's Roland. It's Roland.
Yeah.
And then I, as Roland, enter with like beautiful flowing robes and those like arms on your shirt that go out like bulbs.
Yeah.
And like the hat that's like a bulb with a long feather coming out of it.
And maybe there's a hole cut out in your ass.
And I'm like, excuse me, did somebody say they needed to hear and smell a fart? And everyone's like, it's like a Weird Owl concert, but like back then.
Nice. You know, it's...
My farts are parodies of how you talk, how the king talks.
well...
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I'm excited.
I'll tell you a little about Roland. He was... So I watched 2 videos and read 1 article, and one video essentially said he was basically a jester. Another video said he wasn't a jester. So I'll leave that up to you. But he was basically more or less a jester in the court of King Henry II.
Well, farting is making a gesture.
Well said. So King Henry II reigned from 1154 to 1189. What a run.
That was fun. Those were good times.
It was an era
And
defined...
this is King Henry the First.
the second.
Oh, second.
Yeah, and his era was defined by power struggles and consolidation of royal authority.
Okay.
This is David Mitchell released that book recently. What's it called?
Don't know.
Where it's about the medieval kings. He's really funny, from
Oh,
Mitchell and
he's
Webb and
hilarious.
Peep
Yeah,
Show.
yeah. It's like a
He
history.
said Henry II is one of his all-time favorite medieval kings.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I would love to read
He
that book. God, I
definitely
should get that
knows-
for Ebony. She would
I
love
wish we
that.
could have meet him. He's
I would love to meet him.
a hero to all of us, comedy-wise, but also I bet you he fully knows about Roland the Farter.
Peep Show might be a top 5-3 sitcom ever.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So funny. Anyway,
And okay, out of all shows, including like Breaking Bad, Better Call
ER.
Saul, ER,
Mr. D.
Mr. D, Newfoundland Police Dog.
yeah.
Where would Peep Show go?
Ooh.
Gangs of
I mean, I think it could be a top 10. It's so funny. And
Yeah.
and every time
so.
you and another comedian, you're like, you go, oh, too bad somebody, if you're trying to think of a show idea, one of you goes, oh, too bad they already did Peep Show. That's a good idea.
yeah, yeah.
It's such a good idea
It's so funny.
to just say the same thing over and over again.
You're just like, yeah. You're starstruck talking about it.
Oh my God, so funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is interesting. So we're in the era of King Henry II,
David
and-
Mitchell's favorite.
and there are records from that time, and those records show that Roland received a large estate of 110 acres and a grand manor in Suffolk. Now, why did he receive this land and beautiful manor?
Because his farting was unparalleled.
Basically, there's a record called a Sargenty that shows that Roland, he didn't receive this because he paid for it, or sometimes people were given land because they did military service. No, he was given this land in exchange for performing for the king. And yes, farting for the king.
Wow.
Man, back then you would get rewards for farting and gifts, and these days you get gifts taken away when you fart.
They'll confiscate your property if you do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or get kicked out of Starbucks.
The king will take your land.
So the king loved him. The king got such a kick out of Roland the Farter that he gave him like a magnificent home. And
Nowadays, you're like, oh, how did that TikToker or Instagram person get rich? Back then, Roland was fucking rich, and he just farted for one guy.
he worked smart, not hard.
Agreed.
Right?
So I was wondering, what do you guys think his performance was? Like this brilliant performance that charmed the king and made him rich.
I'll say before the performance, he's probably drinking a lot of coffee, eating bananas.
Do bananas make you fart?
I guess they don't not make you.
Fair.
Maybe beans or what else? What's gassy? Cabbage.
Yeah.
Eating a lot of cabbage. Psyching himself up. Maybe
I think
playing.
all they had back then was cabbage.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was probably trying to be a professional farter.
I imagine he tumbles into the king's court. As he tumbles, he's already farting.
That'd be awesome.
It's like a farting wheel.
Yeah, then he
rolls in.
jumps up and does like a sort of star shape in the sky and
He
farts.
farts. Then he sort of like does a little dance and he farts.
Yeah.
He does a backflip, farts midair.
Yeah.
Then he sort of sings a duet with his own anus. He sings, but he also farts. Then grand finale, pulls down his pants, shits on the floor.
Well, you're forgetting one thing.
Yeah.
In the land of candles, the one anused man who could do a blue angel is king.
That's true.
Right?
He could have burned down. He could have burned down the damn place.
Well,
Yeah.
let's hope that didn't happen.
No, well,
For a grand
I
finale?
happen to know what his performance was. Would you like to know?
What the hell?
Believe it or
Lay
not,
down.
it's recorded in
Please.
the
It's incredible to
annals
know
of
this
history.
information. We only get one lives, and you know this information.
I do. Well, Roland would begin by jumping into the air.
Yes.
Then
I said that
he would execute a whistle.
with the butt.
No, his mouth.
Okay.
And then he would fart.
So it's jump, whistle, fart. And already the king has lost it.
The king
Yes.
pisses his
Yeah.
pants.
And
He can't breathe.
Get this. The king loved the routine so much. This was a very special routine. The king had Roland perform it for the court every Christmas.
just a jump, whistle, and fart.
Yes. A leap, a whistle, and a fart.
It's just not Christmas without Roland's old routine. Wow.
Yeah, we need to make it smell like Jesus' manger in here.
So is that all you did?
Also, the Star of Bethlehem whistled. And I said he jumped in a star formation.
Yes.
I can see it.
I mean, I did read that,
Is that his entire act?
It seems that
There
was
needs
the
to be
nuts
more.
and bolts of it. I mean, I read that there was...
And he got a massive estate.
Yeah, but it seemed like mostly the big thing about it was a leap, a whistle, and a fart.
Now,
You know how we're nervous before a big show?
yeah.
Yeah.
So what's he doing
I've
there?
been tinkering with like the exact wording of a few jokes recently,
Yeah,
driving
yeah.
myself crazy, and that's as simple as it can be.
Well, you know what, Mike? I have a little more info
Yeah.
here. Sorry, I missed this, but
Please do.
it was described as a meticulously coordinated dance that required impressive body control, impeccable timing, and a keen sense of humor. So I suppose it was a bit of a lead up and a dance and,
Yeah.
some humor. And then the climax was a leap, whistle, fart.
So if he has to be in good shape, was Roland the Farter, was he like jacked? Was he like a physically fit guy? Or was he a dumpy guy? Was
So
he...
little is known about him, but there are drawings of him, and he kind of looks like in the drawings kind of like an unwell king from Game of Thrones or something. Like I don't know how to put it. Bit weird
I
looking.
mean, the guy is farting a lot.
Yeah.
That has to say something about his health.
Yeah,
Yep.
did he live to the ripe old age of like 23 or something?
Sadly, we don't know when he died.
You know what'd be stressful too? Maybe the first time you're performing for the king, we've all sort of gone on stage and sort of blanked and forgot what we're going to do.
God.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
if you're like brought in front of the king to do your big routine where
Yeah.
you jump in the air, whistle and fart, and you forget
You
or you
blank.
just freeze and you're just like,
Yeah. And the king goes, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "I forgot where my ass is."
and he burps instead, and the king is like, get him away.
Kill
from me."
him.
Yeah. Or he makes like air come out his ears.
What is this?
Yeah.
This is not funny.
Expected a fart.
Yeah.
This isn't a
This guy's
fart.
pissing himself.
Take him to the dungeon.
He's trying so hard to fart. He's just pissing in his old pants.
bring him to the dungeon and torture him until he's ready to do a proper routine.
He's burping and pissing over and over again. Please, sire, please, I can do it.
This never usually happens.
Yeah, off with his ass. They chop it off.
Well,
Did he know King Arthur or you
Yeah.
know,
Gollum,
he knew Gollum. He knew King Arthur.
Megatron.
Yeah. He knew everybody. Well, his annual Christmas performances, believe it or not, were a much anticipated event. People from all walks of life, from commoners to nobility, they awaited his performances, and they were like, it was a big deal. He was like, Cher.
Right. You know what? I love that
that's
he
amazing.
wasn't just for the aristocracy and the upper crust.
exactly.
That regular people could also watch and relate to his routine.
Well, exactly, Mike, because
Yeah.
it was like a subversion of societal norms, and it was interesting how somebody doing this kind of gross body subversive thing, hey, guess what? It appeals to the guys eating mud and the living in a shack in the and it appeals to the king as well. Like it appealed to all walks of life. It was a great connector between people.
The guy's eating mud.
Well, you imagine these serfs back in the day,
Yeah.
probably not great.
Yeah.
But, there was some controversy. Some deemed his act as the ultimate form of depravity and an affront to the dignity of the royal court.
These days we
Right.
have the 3-second rule if we drop food. Back then they had the 3 weeks rule.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh,
They're like,
yeah.
I found piece of chicken in the mud.
I think it's a chicken. That's a turd. Oh, well.
Oh well.
Now, I have a little just slight aside here. Would you like to hear about famous farters from around the world?
I think that would be lovely.
No.
Well, Roland was one of the most famous farters in history, but
Well, I mean, without a doubt.
There were many
Well, he's
far-
the godfather of it.
yeah, there were many farters in England doing just what he did. Ireland had many farters called
Hey!
brigadiers or something.
That makes me feel good. That must make you feel good too, James.
It does, yeah. I'm kind of
we're-
proud.
we've
It's
got some Irish
part of my
heritage.
background, yeah.
Yeah.
Japan's Edo period had farters. They were
Oh,
sort of
for
street
sure.
performers. And there was a group in Japan called
Samurais and farters.
yeah. There was a group in Japan called the Hapiri Otoko, which means the farting men, and they were farting entertainers.
Now, is this why you went on your honeymoon to Japan? Be honest.
Okay, truth be told, yes. I told
To see
Ebony
the
it would be
farting
a
men.
wonderful place to see, but we did retrace the steps of the Hapiri Otoki farting men.
Did you guys visit the farting forest?
We did, but it's sad because so many people committed farting suicide there.
Yeah. Their farts make their noose swing back and forth.
Eternally.
Like farting pendulums.
Yeah.
The
Now
farting
there-
man.
There's a very
We are the farting men. Like they got their arms around each other, they're swaying back and forth.
Did
You can see it.
Kurosawa make a film about the farting man?
Yeah, the 7 farters.
Now, there's a very famous farter in France, sort of, what do you call that turn of the century, the CL, there's a term for that particular time in France, this wonderful time where
Oh
there's
yeah,
very- a lot of
fin de
culture.
Yes.
Yes.
Cycle. The end of the cycle.
Yeah.
Basically.
So this farter was born in 1857 in France. Can't believe his name. Joseph, I think it's Pujol. It's Pujol. I mean, there's a baseball player called
Pujol?
Albert Pujols.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Pujol. Pujol. But I mean, good
It's
lord.
like how your last name comes from what your family did.
Yeah, his was Pujol.
What is that
So your family
nominative?
must have put nets around a heart.
Because a heart is another name for a deer, I think.
Oh,
Deer nest.
so you were like a deer hunter.
Yeah, deer hunter. That's kind of
That's
cool.
sick.
You're-
Palazzo is made of.
Balaj.
False name. Yeah.
So you're a fake
What does
guy.
balaj mean?
Balaj, I think it's some like Smith or something.
Okay,
like it's a
classic.
common Hungarian name.
Blacksmith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris,
Balaj.
any ideas on your end?
Well, my stepdad's name, I guess, means locksmith.
Right.
But Saint Pierre means I'm from heaven or something.
Oh my God.
church.
Maybe a monk who had sex with a bunch of ladies, and one of them had a kid, and here you are. Could be. Well,
When you said
anyway,
a monk who had sex with a bunch of, I was like so scared for a sec.
so Joseph Pujol,
Poohole.
his stage name was Le Petoman, which means maniac farter.
That, if I hear that name, alarm bells are going off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The maniac farter. Sounds
Yeah.
like a horror movie.
Well, he
It
was
sounds
known.
scary.
He was
Yeah.
known in France for his remarkable control of his abdominal muscles, which enabled him to seemingly fart at will. Now, allow me, if you will, to read you a paragraph from his Wikipedia, just because it's funny as
Sure.
is.
Absolutely.
It says Joseph Pujol was born in Marseille. Soon after Joseph left high school, he had a strange experience while swimming in the sea. He put his head under the water and held his breath, whereupon he felt an icy cold penetrating his rear. He ran ashore in fright and was amazed to sense water pouring from his anus. While serving in the army, he told his fellow soldiers about his special ability and repeated it for their amusement, sucking up water from a pan into his rectum and then projecting it up to several yards. He found that he could suck in air as well. Pujol trained as a baker, ended up getting into farting, and this motherfucker, this guy, he performed at the Moulin Rouge in
Whoa.
Wow.
1892.
So he was blessed with a sucky anus.
Yes,
He probably farted right into Toulouse-Lautrec's face.
probably.
Is he
It
depicted?
was where his butt would be.
Is he in the Baz Luhrmann movie?
I think Ewan McGregor played him. Well, some of the highlights of his stage act
I've
involved
played Poohole. I've played Obi-Wan Kenobi.
his stage act. He would do sound effects of cannon fire and thunderstorms,
Okay. That's awesome.
And he
I
would-
love both.
and he would play a solo mio on an ocarina through a rubber tube in his anus.
He makes Michael Winslow look like Child's Play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Michael Winslow, can you make your ass sound like Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze?
In the following decade, Pujol tried to, quote, refine and make his acts gentler. One of his favorite numbers became a rhyme about a farm, which he himself composed, and which he punctuated with anal renditions of the animal's sounds.
That's
Now,
nice.
if you've ever gone to Just for Laughs in Montreal, there's the English festival we all know. There's also the French Canadian festival.
Yeah.
And there's a gap in the style of humor done in English and the style of humor in French. The gap seems to be that the French style of humor is from like 200 to 300 years ago. It's humor from a different era.
Yeah.
And this sounds like the kind of thing you could see at Just for Laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The French version.
I totally agree. And
I definitely think it's time for a sitcom that a farter is the star. And they use their
agreed.
farting abilities.
everything nowadays is a
regards to your
dramedy.
Yeah.
How about just a comedy with a farter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoo animals, farm animals.
A thunder and cannon fire is cool.
That'd be scary.
And he ended up going to World War One and died. No, just kidding. He got back from World War One and he retired from the stage and returned to his bakery in Marseille.
Did he entertain
That's
the
awesome.
troops like
I
to
wonder.
boost morale? Like, don't worry, we have you're all getting mustard gassed and exploded with shells, and we don't have penicillin yet. But here's the farter.
And you know what?
Maybe he scared the Germans by farting like there's cannons nearby.
Yeah. Come on, let's go shoot them. Oh no, run away.
Run away! I smell cannons.
Yeah. Also, how perfect that he was a baker, because there's nothing nicer than the smell of baking bread.
Yes.
That I guess could be only mask.
You think
his-
so?
Well,
I'm just
You
gonna
think it would
say,
mask?
if my
Yeah,
baker,
I think it could.
if my baker was also known for like farting excessively,
Yeah.
I think I'd pick a different baker.
me
to
too.
buy my bread at.
What does he do? Suck up the yeast up his ass and squirt it in the sourdough? Yeah.
I don't have a yeast infection, but I do have tons of yeast up there.
Does this-
I'm a baker, you see.
Does this baguette smell weird to you?
Well, he would do a neat thing. You know that he would sort of make a big loaf
This
of like.
croissant smells like ass.
Well, he would make croissants where when you cut inside, the fart would actually come out. He'd put it in there.
Oh,
Oh,
he'd
right.
trap
It's
it
like
inside.
like
Yeah,
a
right.
bottle.
Yuck.
Well, anyway, back
This is a whole nother guy. This is Pujol.
No, it's just a little aside.
No, I
'cause
loved
Yeah.
it. No, I feel like we should have two guys.
They're the
for
two
sure.
biggest farters probably in history.
Yeah,
But,
and they don't get shout outs. They don't often.
And you
No.
said that he after high school he did this, so he didn't go to university.
not to my knowledge.
That's the thing. Like, that would also, speaking of sitcoms and also a film, would be,
Yeah.
the hard Sophie's choice of like, should I continue with my education or should I strike while the iron's hot with my farting talent?
Yeah.
It's a good story.
You know what I would choose?
Well, back to Roland.
choose school.
We don't
And
know.
I'd stop farting forever.
Unfortunately, while there are records of Roland
Yeah.
existing, we don't know what happened to him in the end.
Shit.
But however, any listeners in England, shout out Lisa and many others, his manor still exists. It's called Hemmingstone, and it's in Suffolk. So if you'd like to go visit the place where he made his living and lived from farting,
Hemmingstone. I wonder how far
Hemmingstone.
that is from where
Maybe it's
Seuss
called
lives.
Suffolk
Oh
because
my
everybody
God,
was
Mike.
suffocating from his farts.
That's good.
Hmm?
Now I wrote a little. I don't know if this will be funny or not.
I'll
But
tell you how he died.
go on.
He died drowning in pussy.
Yeah, did he marry? Did he have girlfriends? Did he?
Sadly,
I'm sorry to be crass. It was
No,
just trying to be funny.
He may have been. He had a house. He had land. In those days, that's like being a billionaire. He probably did have lots of girlfriends.
Yeah.
They probably liked it. This farting. I don't know.
Yeah, they were like,
Do you fart? Do you fart it in front of your wife?
I don't.
I don't either. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not going, hey babe. Like if it
Hey,
happens,
look
it
at me!
happens.
I'm Roland the farter.
Yeah. But some,
What? Chicks love him.
Some guys, you know what I mean? They'll like make a meal out of farting in front of their
That's
wives.
disgusting.
It is
meal.
disgusting. They will. They'll be like,
They'll make a meal out of their farts.
I do not. If
No,
it happens,
no.
hey, whatever. But
We've been together long enough that an accident happens,
Yes.
yeah,
but it's rare and we don't want it to.
exactly.
An action happens. Next thing, burst into tears.
Yeah.
Apologize to your wife or girlfriend.
Yeah.
Say that you're leaving to go for a walk for a few hours. It turns into 6 hours.
Yeah,
She doesn't know where you are.
yeah.
Calls
Yeah.
the police. The police pick you up by the side of the road, and you're in tears again. And you say,
Yeah.
"It's because I had an accident."
Mhm.
So I mean, this might not work at all. But just because it was a little short, I wrote a very short, kind of like remember Jerry Springer's Final Thought?
Yes.
Final fart.
I wrote one. Yeah, I wrote one called Final Fart. Maybe James's Corner. Just a short little thing if you want to hear. Shall I do it?
Actually,
Yeah.
maybe it's called James's Corner.
Yeah. So this is kind of a final thought on Roland the
I
Farter.
love that. I love it. Let me see.
Now, folks, this is a podcast called Evil Men. I'm sure you know that. You downloaded the thing. Now, some of you might be saying, James, you have literally not said a single evil thing about this person. Did you guys just pick him as a topic because his name had the word farter in it, even though he doesn't make any sense whatever for the premise of your podcast? Is he not evil at all? And the answer to that is, well, it's more complicated than that, listener. To judge how evil Roland the Farter was, you have to look inward. There is a question we have to ask ourselves. Who are you as a person? Are you someone who can see the value in using base body humor to mock cherished institutions? Do you stick your tongue out at society's sacred cows? Do you bite your thumb at authority? Are you someone that believes in giving the finger to the man or perhaps even farting at the man? If so, I imagine Roland would have quite a low evilometer score for you, and fair enough. We're not here to judge you. But there may be some of you out there who care very much about the dignity of distinguished and proper society. I'm sure there are at least a few of you out there who care very deeply about the dignity of King Henry II's court in particular, and it must burn you inside that it was being debased and disrespected in this way. What right did Roland have to do that? What right does anyone have? So, when I ask Mike, Chris, and all of you to come up with an evilometer score today, what I'm really asking is, what kind of person are you? Do you respect and uphold our government and institutions? We certainly seem to enjoy the benefits of them. Or are you someone who wants to burn it all to the ground, or at least think you do? But most importantly, how entertained are you by these three things? A leap, a whistle, and a fart. Thank you.
Holy crow.
I was trying to do
amazing.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, they had a bit of a
I
Tucker
kicked
Carlson
in about
vibe to
halfway
it.
through, but
It was really good.
thank you. I just
Excellent.
thought, try a little thing.
It was experiment successful.
I would not even call it a little thing.
Well, thank you.
It was quite hefty.
Well, perhaps we should be paid a visit from the
Evilometer.
Oh, and here he comes, and he is leaping. He is playing a sort of digital whistle, and he's doing some sort of digital fart as well. And also, he has the deed to a massive estate and mansion.
Wow.
Evilometer.
Who would like to go first? Giving him an evil score from 0 to 10.
I'm willing to do it. I'm going to give the darn guy 0. 'Cause
Oh.
I think that we need to poke and prod authority and hold institutions to account. And he did it in a fun way that, hey, even the king enjoyed, obviously. So the king wasn't bothered. Why should you be?
I'll go next, and I'll give him a 1.
Hold
Because I just think he might have been encouraging just stinkiness in an already stinky time.
Yeah.
That's a question. Did people even notice the smell of Roland the Farter because everything smelled bad?
That's a good question, and I'm not sure.
Did they perceive farts as just a sound?
Because they do say if you went back in time, they say
Yeah,
if you
people
went back in
didn't know,
time, the first thing you'd notice would be the smell.
Yeah.
People didn't know farts stank until 1786 when perfumes were being more popular. I'm giving him a 1 as well, and my point is for simply the fact that farts are gross.
Thank
You
you.
guys are so uptight.
Well, on that note,
Well, James, thank you for telling us the
was
heartbreaking
awesome.
story of Roland the Farter.
my pleasure. And
Yeah,
sorry
it
if
was
it was a
gripping.
bit heavy, but
Yeah.
we
No.
just do the research as it is. So,
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
well, gentlemen, before we go, may I mention a show I'm promoting?
Yeah.
I think we all could, maybe.
Well, folks, September 12th and 13th in Toronto at the Assembly Theatre, both nights at 8 p.m., I'm taping my second album. And you know what? I bet you might see some Evil Men on the show and Evil Men friends and all that. It'll be great shows. And I would love to see you guys there. So, Mike, I think hopefully we'll put the ticket link in the show notes. So please come out September 12th and 13th, 8 p.m., the Assembly Theatre in Toronto. I would love to see you there.
This weekend, July 19th, I'm going to be in Halifax, Nova Scotia, at the Mousetrap at the Good Robot Brewing Company on Roby, doing a preview of my Edinburgh Fringe show. Please come out, and the ticket link will be in the show notes as well.
Is this coming out tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, people who listen to Evil Men on the day it comes out, tonight, Thursday, I'm at Slake Brewery in Picton in Prince Edward County, and tickets are selling well, but there are still some tickets left. So if you hear this in the morning and you live in that area, come see me tonight. It's going to be nuts. Thanks. And come see all of us whenever you can, because we're funny guys and we love you and appreciate you. Thank you. That was another great episode of Evil Men.